Hello, welcome back to Heart to Rope. So glad to have you with me. I'm building a fence and shed, and also have a newsletter coming out here soon. To start off, just to want to show you a few runs of me and the mare heading at a friend's house. And this was a good practice day. Like, I was roping everything, and the mare is getting better at pulling the steers, but I need to work more on that. It sure does feel good when you're consistent, but I look at these videos and I know I need to lose some weight to help my mare out, and then log more on the mare. And I definitely have times when I hit myself in the head with a rope, so it happens. This is the back of my house before I got the fence in, and I was in a hurry. I was going to be heading home for vacation, so I had to get my fence up, built in that back part of that acre, so that when I got back home I'd have a place to put my mare. So I went ahead and got a post hole driver, fencing supplies, shovel, fencing pliers, all that good stuff, and had two friends come over and help me out, and we got the fence built, the wire out, the posts in, the steel posts in, and that was all of like 3.5 days of getting that done. So just really appreciate the help before I left for vacation. It was just time to get it done, time I needed to move her over to my house. And here I'm back home in Kansas, and it's always good to be home. I had planned to be off of work for a week, so I just went ahead and took the mare with me. I'm home and excited. It's a little bit of a challenge getting to my driveway, but got that figured out and turned the mare loose in the pasture, and she went and laid down right away. I couldn't believe it. She just felt at home automatically, I think, or else that grass just looked so good and felt so good, she just had to drop down and roll, which it gave me the impression she was happy. I love it when she's just content. That means I'm doing things right. A friend brought over another horse so she wouldn't be by herself, and my options of 1, 2, or 3. And I ended up going with this first option of where to build my shed because this is high ground, so hopefully that will do me justice here in the future. I had to map out what supplies I needed. Oh gosh, I called mom and dad a bunch of times, and also looked at different stalls to have installed, somebody bring it on site and put it in. And then finally we decided we're just going to build it, so that's where we went ahead and got the supplies. I started digging fence posts, and Riley is zonked. So these 6x6x12 posts, they were a challenge, but Dad and I got them in, and oh, that was hard work. That was like doing a CrossFit workout, actually. But I hope you enjoy seeing how this went up. And my brother came down with his girlfriend Kim, and just Dad and Mom and my brother and me, we got this done in like 3.5 days. I was so tickled. I got up on top and was screwing in the galvanized roofing on the top. That scared me at first, but I got used to it, and here we have it. It's finished. I am so thrilled. Like, this was such a big achievement. I needed it before the rain started coming down here in Houston, so the mare had some protection, and it turned out better than what I had planned in my head. And it's big enough for 2 horses, and I have enough room to put a stall if I need to. So yeah, the ideas are swirling in my head of what I can add to it. So we'll see in the future. What was gonna cost me over $10,000 ended up costing me a little over $3,000 by the time I had everything added in. So thankful. So I've got a shed now, and now all I can think about is more ideas to do. But luckily I had the shed up and a place the mare could get under for protection, because 2 weeks later it did rain, and I think it's been raining ever since. But here in my next episode, I can't wait to show you how my mare has changed. I did the Equinety challenge, so I'll show you all those pictures and follow you through the steps, as well as her issues with loading in the trailer, which I never thought I'd have an issue with, but I did, and can't wait to tell you more about that. Thanks for watching Heart to Rope. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next week.